Welcome back, everybody, to the adventures of Empress Brandamine of the Holy of the Sons of the First Dawn. Yesterday, we went on the world's greatest crusade of all time. I think we can all agree on that. We took back Jerusalem from Kemet and actually re-established the Holy Land in Catholic hands the way it goddamn should be. The only issue we've got now is that we are now 62 out of 45 on our vassal limit. So in terms of our own realm expansion, it's more or less, I'm going to say it's ill-advised, but more or less impossible at this point, right? If we keep expanding, when this character dies, because she's not immortal, she could drop down dead any minute. She's got a bunch of health bonuses from all of her various traits and stats, but she could drop down dead any minute. If we are over our vassal limit when she dies, those guys can get independence, and obviously that would suck if we go to all this effort to get, say, Jerusalem, or even, you know, take Egypt away from Kemet. If we get independent, all that stuff's going to splinter, and they're just going to swallow it straight back up. So we need to find a way to really get around this vassal limit. Now, the unfortunate thing, and the real reason why this is that we, as a holy order, this was part and parcel of the government type, this was part of the deal. We get the bonus to morale damage, we get the bonus to whatever else, but we have to have a small realm, and we can't make kingdom-level titles. So, say, for example, we control most of the Kingdom of France, right? But we can't create the Kingdom of France, apparently we can't even usurp the fucking thing. So he still landed in it. Why? What the hell have you got left that you're... No. Oh, because he's at war? Well, we can't even usurp it, and we couldn't even create the title because we are a holy order. So we're not allowed to create kingdom-level titles. We're not allowed to do anything. So Kemet, for example, if they didn't have that, we wouldn't be able to grab that one either. So it's making our vassal management very, very difficult right now. I don't know if our vassals will be able to either, because, of course, they take on our government type. So if, say, for example, we go to, like, I don't know, this Duke over here, he is also counted as a holy order. He gets bonus to troops, but he can't give us... or we specifically can't, you know, make him that touch title, and he can't make for himself either. So this does suck a little bit, or kingdom level tile. This is going to be very difficult, but then I thought to myself, look at our borders. Look at our borders. What have we got right now? You know, we have Tunis. We have Tunis, we have parts of Italy, we have parts of France, we have parts of Iberia, we have parts of Jerusalem, the Middle East. We have parts of course, Egypt as well. What empire in history has had parts of those realms? Well, in fact, the whole realm. This particular empire, what is X in this scenario? X is, of course, the Roman Empire. So why don't we, to get around all this mess, to get around this whole Holy Order garbage, flip over, and this is going to be really difficult to do, by the way, I'm making this out like it would be so easy. Why don't we just flip over and become Rome? We can make ourselves the angelic Roman... I'm trying to avoid the words Holy Roman Empire, but that's basically what we'd be. Right? We'd be a legitimate Holy Roman Empire in the sense we'd be a Holy Empire, but we'd also have those Roman borders, unlike this fucking sorry site of an empire. It's barely even a kingdom right now, and they're still calling themselves the Holy Roman Empire. Unbelievable. It is a Holy Roman Empire, though, I suppose, now, given that it's led by that bishop. But anyway, not important. We could actually set up that proper one. That would obviously flip us over from Holy Order to Imperial, which would be... kind of come with its own downsides, but to also do that, it's going to be very, very difficult in the first place. It would be kind of a 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing, that we would obviously have Rome and all the borders. Getting there is going to be super hard, because we are going to have to massively risk our vassal limit, unless we hold all these lands for ourselves, which comes with its own issues, like rebellions, that type of thing too. Plus, we've actually got to get the fucking thing. So to do that, we'd have to go to war with Alba multiple times, Asgard to get Croatia, we'd have to go to war with the Byzantine Revolt, the Basilius now, the Olympus, everything. It would take a very, very long time. Now, the other thing I noticed as well that's kind of fucked me off, Andalusia became a werewolf druidic kingdom. I did give it to a werewolf guy to start off with because I thought it would be a good idea. That, in hindsight, was a horrible idea because this guy immediately got... So the way werewolves work is they have kind of a weird government type. You can basically challenge a weaker ruler for their kingdom. This guy was challenged, lost it to this guy. This guy was challenged, lost it to this guy. And you could sort of see over the past couple of years, this kingdom has changed hands, I mean, dozens of times. It's fucking ridiculous. So now it's this lady in charge. I'm thinking we've got to launch the Inquisition again, haven't we? I'm thinking we go for another angelic kingdom, quickly kick those guys out. Way we could do it, and I don't know if this is possible, set up a whole bunch of angelic kingdoms, and when we're ready to try and form Rome, offer them more vassalization and hope they say yes. I don't think it will work, but I can't think of any other way we can expand our realm, defeat the other gods, whilst also simultaneously building up our own realm and you know, building up Catholicism, whilst maintaining this low vassal limit. Now, there's probably some laws we could pass. What have we got the choice of? Late administration might help to some extent. I mean, we could go for Imperial anyway. Oh, that could work. Why not? Honestly, why not? Vassal limit plus 25. Well, that would solve our problem immediately. Plus, we'd be a Imperial government type rather than Holy Order, which would have its own issues associated with it, but it would let us make kingdom level titles, which would mean we'd be able to handle our vassals a little bit better. You know what I'm going to do for that? I'm sorry, today might be a little bit heavy on the whole realm management thing, because we have basically ignored it all of yesterday. Or we could go for... What else we got here? Corpus Iuris Civilis... Oh, sorry. Canonici would give us access to... I mean, exactly the same. It gives us 1 bonus to our domain size. and it would make the church like us a lot more, and I feel like that's irrelevant. Anyway, fuck it, let's start going for Imperial. I mean, I'm sure they're going to vote for that anyway. I didn't think I would need to check. Nah, it's just one dude who's somewhat against it. Okay, there we go. That's not a problem there. Ooh, Norse is making some plays as well. So I'm thinking we need to start taking continental Europe. Maybe not the UK too much, but at least start kicking out Alba a little bit more. I'd like to get control over Iberia. I think that would give us a very, very nice little area to control. Then we go for Northern Africa, kick Alba out of there. Then Alba are basically more or less centralized on the UK. I can't imagine they'll try and get back on continental Europe at that stage because, you know, we're going to be there. Kicking Asgard back to Scandinavia would also be quite good, and then shrinking the size of Olympus. All of these we can do today because, well, I say that with a little bit maybe too much optimism there, but we can go to war with all of these people today because obviously they're all separate rounds. I mean, we could even go for the Byzantine Revolt or maybe even the Basilius himself. Who is it? Pan the Braggart. Okay, this is Pan, Hermes' son. Okay, is this the one who owned that big old labyrinth? Great. Oh my god, we've got Great Conquest. Wait, how does the Alexander bloodline again? I thought it just gave you a Great Conquest once per lifetime, but clearly I was wrong. Can use the invasion once per lifetime. Well, why the fuck have we... Well, that's a Great Conquest, duh. It's a different Casus Belli. So, against equally sized realms, we can basically launch a Great Invasion, which I think is just targeted kingdom level tile. I don't really remember too much. You are very powerful, and so is Ares. It's time to show them who is the strongest by spending 3,000 prestige, 1,500 piety, which to be us at this stage is just pocket change, right? We can vassalize and take everything in the Kingdom of Italy. Oh my god, that could work out very well. Holy shit. What would we want to take from them, though? What have they got? Apparently has Rauman... Oh, so this is Olympus. Right, okay. Could we take... I mean, everything in the Kingdom of Italy seems like a great idea to me. Kick him all out of there. That gives him just a few provinces dotted around Europe. What else he got? He's got Navarra. I mean, that'd be kind of nice. Rome as well. Sardinia, Syria. What's this one here? This is like a Barcelona? Okay, Aragon. We could potentially go for those as well. I don't know which would be the best one. Which are we going to get the most realm out of? Let's be reasonable here. I honestly think I kind of want to go for Italy just to tidy up the borders somewhat. We will have to hold these provinces ourselves as well. We're 4 out of 12 on our domain size, so we can do so. We've only got these 2 left now. So we could just hold those for ourselves. That would give us most of Italy, almost the entire Italian peninsula, besides Luciferian Church. Not a bad idea. I might go for that one. Alright, let's bear that in mind a second. Let's put a pin in that one. What about you? Can we Great Conquest, or sorry, what is it? Launch the big old whatever it is. Yeah, we can. Okay, this could work out very, very well then. So we could just spend a bunch of prestige piety on a bunch of grand conquests. Anything else we can't do, we just set up angelic kingdoms and hope they'll take vassalization if it works. This could be good. How many troops we got? Because obviously we've just come fresh off the heels of war with Jerusalem. 45,000 men. Let's get these retinues back to Sanctus Day. Let's go from there. Oh my god, Army Rally Point is going to be a complete mess. In fact, don't pay too much attention to our own domain size now, because we've got so many troops coming from all over the world. Obviously, if we're launching war against Alba up in Spain, we can't rely on troops going from Jerusalem to help us out with that. I think that would be a complete waste of time. Right, I want to get all these guys up to here. Hopefully that's enough boats to get our fellas home. It absolutely is. Get these guys back to the island, reinforce the bit. We've probably got more of a retinue cap now, because of course we've expanded our empire quite sizably there by grabbing most of these provinces on the Med. Yeah, wow, holy good god. Shit. And we've already got 21,000 gold as well. Okay, this is good. This means we get a massive fucking retinue and just beat people over the head with it. Not only that, we've got about 100 different great works. Obviously we don't, but we've got a whole bunch of different great works here that I've got to deal with too. So we can upgrade Citadel of the First to its next level as well. Goes up to stage 3. Man, there are 4 stages. Fucking hell. These are good, don't get me wrong. But can I mean, what else are we going to spend the money on, though? I was going to say, can we really afford it? Well, yeah, we've got 15,000 gold. The retinue is fully built up. I've gone for an actual, get out of here. I've gone for an actual composition this time, an actual army composition. Bunch of light infantry, because of course we've got these fantastic commanders. So whether they're light infantry or heavy infantry really doesn't fucking matter at this stage when you've got this much morale defense and morale damage. We've got about 5,000 archers, about 10,000 pikemen, 4,800 heavy infantry, and then a whole bunch of cavalry to nicely round it out there. It's not the best army type. We have no access to cultural retinues or that type of thing, so we're kind of on the back burner a little bit with that. This alone is probably going to win every war for us at this point. Here's what I'm thinking as well. Let's flip over to hard difficulty. This could be very, very interesting for us. So I normally play on normal always, because on easy, it gives us 25% morale of armies, which, I mean, is not really going to affect us too much. But it gives you the 25% fertility, which is a little bit strong, but I didn't want to go on hard just because this plus, you know, all those crazy gods anyway would have been a little too difficult. But I think now that our empire is expanded, now that we've sort of embanked ourselves in a little bit, we're not constantly attacked on all sides, we're not constantly losing land, I think we're good to just, to test out this slightly higher difficulty. This might be a little bit ambitious, but I think it could be very, it's a much bigger sort of pin in our hat if we do succeed with this on the hardest difficulty, huh? Right, okay, now let's give it a proper go. So, retinues are going to take obviously a very long time to reinforce. 51,000 men in our retinue. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll give you the 32 gold. Why not? Ah, they're actually calling us in. Against who exactly? Who you at war with? Konunga Totil of Denmark. Okay, there he is. Denmark is under House of Helsin. Fine. I will absolutely join you in this one, my man, because we need any gold you've got right now, because I'm just going to sit here and upgrade every single Great Wonder. So Petra, is that... We can restore Petra. So that will turn it into what's called an underground city wonder, because of course Petra is kind of that. But you can actually build those anyway. I believe in mountainous provinces you can build underground cities as wonders. I personally haven't done it, but I know someone who's playing in Iberia who did. Or we could just burn the fucking thing down. What does that give us exactly? Course has +2 tax modifiers, dungeons. I mean, we get the bonuses out of it because we own the province, even though we don't directly have the province in our personal domain. It's part of our realm, so we get all the bonuses. Fuck it, I'm going to restore Petra. Why not? What else we got here? Great Pyramid of Khufu. That one's already built up, but it has no upgrades. So we could just fill it with a whole bunch of shit. It has to be active. What do we need for that then? I guess you'd probably have to be Kemetic or something, right? Oh, Ra actually finished it off. Look at that. 1st of April, 1101. 110 years and 6 months old. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. How do we make the pyramids active, then? Oh, well, I guess I'll never fucking know, because they are apparently completely cursed. Of course, if it isn't my good friend, Ray Mahendravarman of the Mahendravarman. I will be sure to... It's a great name. It's a great name. I'm not laughing at his name or anything to do with his culture, right? It's just a fantastic name, that's all. Your Wisdom and Mercy Lecturer have been appointed... Wait, he was appointed as my regent when I went on a trip to his coronation. Wait, is he the King of Jerusalem? Okay. Huh. Did we get that in the war and I didn't even notice? I guess we must have? I don't know. Anyway, my liege, your Wisdom and Mercy... Oh, that's very suspicious. Oh, God, we're about to get bloody... We're about to get right into Castamere, aren't we? Yes, I will join you, by the way. I will definitely do exactly that. How long till my troops are ready? 1,900 troops. You know what? We could just go and have that now. So, I have started upgrading every single one of our wonders because, you know, they're obviously very, very useful and have a massive impact on the gameplay. Which is what I would say if I wasn't being completely incredulous about that. They are a bit shitty, but again, we've got 11,000 gold, so I've got to sink it on something, huh? So if we have to sink it on the wonders, we have to sink it on the wonders. Getting these troops probably on the mainland is a much safer bet, because these guys, I mean, we've got so many troops in our provinces anyway that we really don't need our retinue kicking around as well. We might as well keep them on the mainland. That way, if we want to declare war, if we get caught into a war, if we have to come to someone's defense, whatever else, it's probably a bit more practical actually having them over there. Ray Mahendravarman has informed me of my vassal. She's a vicious werewolf. Rest her and bring silver weapons. Holy shit. We kill her and gain 200 gold. She actually is, though. We can't argue with that. She's a Saeed. She's a veteran wizard. She's also a goddamn heretic, heathen, infidel. Blood of Abdullah. Is this an old... I guess this is an old Shia bloodline. I've not actually seen that before. Bring silver weapons. Kill her dead. Oh, she's just in our prison now. Why did we get 200 gold for that? Did he pay us to launch the Inquisition? I mean, that's exactly what everyone else does. Oh, good. Another 15,000 fire giants for our good friend St. Honoris. We're on hard mode now, so I've got to be very careful with how we deal with both St. Honoris and the giants. The coronation of Ray Mahendravarman. Ray Mahendravarman kneels before... you know what, I'm not saying all these names. The Ray of the Mahendravarman Kingdom, or also known as Jerusalem. I'd appreciate it if you went for that. And we're back. We lose Trey on duty. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Good. He's not our heir, and he didn't fuck up anything, so I'm fine. We're not concerned about assassinations or anything like that anymore. Now we've got to worry about is Olympus, Alba, and Asgard instead, which I feel like is much of a step up. Okay, we can accept some titles now. We accept the Duchy of Jerusalem. There you go. I guess you might as well have that, pal. Congratulations on that. Oh, we became a viceroyalty. Nah. Oh, well, that's our kingdom. No, definitely not then. There you go. You can have that one. And what else can we usurp? The Tosh of Mafkat. This will definitely help out a little bit. It's like these random little duchies that will give us... Oh, Sinai, right, cool. This will give us a little more to our vassal limit, and maybe if we do die suddenly, the impact won't be so massive. Who have we got here? You're very good. I mean, he's powerful, Grey Eminence just. You are zealous and very, very stewardly. You are very, very martial, and you are... Man, these are all good characters, huh? You know what? I'm gonna give it to this guy, the powerful zealot diplomat. He seems like exactly the type of guy we need leading more duchies. There you go, my friend. Perfect. Okay, let's go and help out with this very quick war against Denmark, and then we'll launch some of our own wars instead. Brandamina and our good friend, who can we get on the flank now? Holmgar, the Duke of Cairo. Somebody asked why there are so many angels in the world. Kind of my fault, I will admit. Well, I mean, obviously, all of this is my fault. Basically, the way it's supposed to work is, and I didn't really think about this when it came to pass. Angels will, over the period of time, it's once every 6 months, up to a maximum of 3, they will generate angels in their court to act as commanders, basically. In theory, you're not supposed to be able to land them, and I don't know exactly why, and I haven't been able to track down why you're supposed to land them. And then as we were setting up angelic kingdoms and whatnot, those guys were generating angels, and then those angels were giving angels land, because of course they have the highest stats, and they're, like, you know, loyal and have a lot in common. So those angels were landing their own angels, and everything sort of got out of hand from there. And then, of course, those angels, when they were landed, generated 3 of their own angels to serve them. So it's kind of snowballing out of control, I will admit. Duke Conno the Quarreler, I'll fix it for tomorrow, of Paratonium is another bloody... Oh, these fucking werewolves are everywhere. Can we just revoke that then? It's tribal barbarian. He's not a tribal barbarian at all. That's not true. He also just straight up can't, because we granted him that title about 5 seconds ago, because we just got it in a war. Great. The Castle of Belfort. Oh, cool. They've established a new holding in the Comtat of Tyrus. Permission to settle that was granted to them by the Duke. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. They're actually giving them some provinces near the Holy Land there. Speaking of snowballing out of control, these werewolves are just unstoppable. Like, I feel like once you start getting a couple of werewolves, they just breed and breed and breed until, like, the Holy Roman Empire has now flipped from being a Holy Roman Empire led by a Catholic bishop to a Grand Princedom of the Holy Roman Empire led by a Lycan werewolf man. And it's also a republic now, by the way. Decline, get fucked. You guys are... I actually might take out the HRE first of all, because they seem like a very obvious... Can we form the HRE? I don't see why not. And honestly, it would set us nicely. I mean, it would be a legitimate Holy Roman Empire. Of course, it's not the Roman Empire that we want to go for, but it might be a good first step. Another bloody son. My god, these two are... I mean, this guy in particular, Deus Vult Mingzong, our grandson, is just going absolutely butt wild with these fucking kids. Ji Zhong is a bad name. You are going to be called Powerful. No, because his name's backwards now, because he's Han, so it's going to be Deus Vult Powerful. Deus Vult Well. Deus Vult Well, my great-grandchild. Wait, is he our great... No, because that's our son's grandson. Yeah, so he would be our great-grandchild. My god, there's genuinely, what's that, 5 generations now of Deus Vults living in the world? It seems to have gone a little bit... It's gone a little bit strange, huh? Jarl Snorri the Skeptic was captured about that's something I need to do is ransom off probably about 5,000 prisoners, or just 60, I guess. Mainly because I'm sick of also educating kids. It's kind of pissing me off a little bit. What if we banish all these people? Wait, are they all heretics? Are they all heretics? You know what? It's time for a big old burning. Execution Tyranny. Abroad I don't care about. Execution Piety. Preferably not. Great House. Not mine. I don't want to get Kinsler or anything like that. Ransomable. No. Everyone else get fucking yeeted. Music to my ears. Deus Vult, everyone. Deus Vult. You know, in the future, I should really just burn everybody rather than ransoming anyone out, as long as he doesn't give us tyranny. Like, with this guy, okay, that's actually our relative, so you can go. What about you? Insignificant, it cost me 20 piety. I don't care about that. What about you? Execution, cost me 20 piety. That one will upset the Lords of Alba. Couldn't give less of a shit about those guys. Lords of Alba, don't give a shit about them. And you, viewed as tyrannical, because she's a... Oh, she's the werewolf woman. Why can't we execute her, then? Like, she's actually a proven monster. She's a kinslaying monster of a different religion, and she's a wizard. So... I mean, purge the heretic? I forgot we could purge the heretic. I remember when I spent ages setting up this system and then completely forgot to do anything with it. Purge them. Yes, there we go. The ritual was a success. Whatever unholy power is present in Scripture has been purged. They're now a simple human, as powerless as any other... How much devotion have we got then? Because it's 500 per go to purge them. Good work, team. Now the judgment is upon the world. We can just straight up kill them at this stage, but that will make us merciless, given obviously general opinion. Kingdom of God has come upon you. Just release them. Boom. Good work, team. I completely forgot I added that system. Good lord, how could I forget about the Inquisition like that? There we go, that was a pretty good war. That paid for a little bit of our reinforcement costs as well. Let's get them out of there, because they are now suddenly dying to attrition. Oh, my husband died again. There we go. Of course, he did die before, but then he crashed, so we had to rewind time, Superman style, fly around the Earth twice. Who have we got then? I'm looking for Blood of Dragonborn. Fosrodar. A Norse Dragonborn man. No, that seems a little bit heretical. Although he actually might be our best choice right now. Oh, he's also Germanic. What the fuck am I talking about? Get out of here. Let's find ourselves a husband. Who have we got? Wait. Arranged marriage within our own court. I'm sure we can find someone kicking around her. You know what? You'll do. Honestly, I'll take it. Fuck it. Welcome aboard. It doesn't matter too much. We're actually 100 years old, so it's not a big deal at all. How long is she gonna live? I need to check her health or something. These werewolves are killing me. Look at how many times it's flipped hands. Oh my god, elected, and then it just went completely fucking butt wild. Alright, we need to put this down. We need to absolutely stop this right now. Get the hell out of here. Establish an angelic kingdom. Should we just rip them apart? What have they got? I mean, that would be incredible. That would definitely splinter the HRE. Well, and that's for the Kingdom of Germany, right? The Angelic Kingdom of Germany. I'm sorry, you guys cannot be trusted anymore. Not only are they heathens with mystical powers, but they are doing it out of... They dethroned a holy bishop who was in charge of the empire. They've reduced the power of Catholicism in the realm. I'm not going to stand for it. There is no escape. With this war finally over, I'm no longer in need for the services of the Sons of the First Dawn. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate the pay. Resume stage construction. Oh yeah, Extremely Deus Vult did get damaged during the war with Extremely Deus Vult. It got very confusing. He burnt down his own vault, essentially, and now we had to rebuild it. So we can actually start with the actual rebuilding rather than just the restoration. These guys shouldn't take more than... Wait, did they... Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Right, Casus Belli no longer valid, I guess. I was going to say, what the... Oh, my God, I bet that's that fucking werewolf Casus Belli again. Yeah, she just usurped it. Oh my god, these werewolves. One thing I'm thinking as well, and this is just a slight aside, for those of you actually interested in playing Mythos, please let me know if you're interested in this. Very tempted to churn out a submod for Mythos, which removes a lot of the... Should we say more complicated systems? Things like the werewolf duels, which I've never really liked. I might take out these zombies as well. I've actually taken it out for this particular pack because the zombies slow down the game so much. If you're interested in more of a performance pack, for those of you who want to play this but maybe you're on a slow PC, something like that, then I will happily do something like that because even for my own benefit, I think shit like this, like these werewolves constantly... This is why the game is running relatively slow. Bear in mind, we're blitzing through on speed 5 here. Still taking some time. That's why these kingdoms constantly flip fucking hands, because there are just certain events firing over and over and over. I don't know if they've changed the werewolf duel system, but last time we played Mythos this time last year, it was pretty fucking absurd, the amount of events that would fire, because we did briefly become a werewolf king, and everybody would challenge you to a duel every sort of 5-10 seconds. It was unbelievable. Oh my god, they just split off into a holy fucking Roman revolt as well? You people are... You're absolutely killing me. You're absolutely kidding me. We'll go for the Kingdom of Germany first, then after that we'll go for this guy, and we might be able to take the whole thing, because he might win, and then we won't have... And then, of course, we'll have a Casus Belli against him. Won't be a truce against him, so that'll work quite well. Alright, this should take no time at all, in theory. Casus Belli no longer valid, because he was fucking overthrown by a bloody werewolf again. Oh my god, this is actually kind of killing me a lot. But yep, there we go. Fucking Waldensian. We've got a Waldensian HRE now. How am I supposed to win this? We couldn't get enough war skill before they... Oh my... Okay. Calm. Collected. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Get these guys out of here. We go. Haha, we'll try again. Third time's the charm. Haha. Alright. Get out of here. Get out of here, brother. I just wake up. Brother. Brother, your loops. Your loops. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Think nothing of it, friend. Wink. As in, you're going in the fucking oubliette if you step out of line again, you little shit. Fall asleep in church when you're already branded apostate. Right. Haha. Here we go. What's this going to be? The third angelic assimilation of the HRE of Germany. Bring it on. Okay. This time around, I'm feeling a lot more I just don't even think this is possible. I don't even think this is possible. I think this kingdom's just going to flip fucking hands every 2 seconds, huh? Right. Are we good? Is it going to roll for more than 5 seconds? I don't give a shit about you, Roman law. Unholy Order Warfare. That seems like the most appropriate, but it's right. Come on, please. We're so fucking close to having finished this right now. 99%. Come on. One more. Boom. Thank fucking Lord. What was that? 5 attempts? 5 attempts to get this shit done? Boom, there we go. We now have an angelic kingdom of Germany. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Kingdom of Germany. Hello, my friend. That confused the shit out of me for a second because it's all the same colour. Wait, what if we... Do we have to go out and... No, it's all the same colour. Alright, well, there we go. We've got King CK2 of Germany. An angelic-blooded man. A glorious king. Can we just maybe offer him fucking straight bastard? No, they won't actually accept that. Okay, that's fine then. We do need to still dismantle the HRE because, I don't know if you noticed there, but King CK2 of Germany's successor is Lubomir of the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, now it's some random kid. Yes, that'll do. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay. Let's go for the revolt now. Let's go for the revolt and take out those guys next. I just wanna dismantle this whole fucking thing. Kingdom of Germany. Boom. Let's take it. This one, I think we're actually going to get no problem here. I imagine that the Werewolves probably can't challenge one another over revolt titles, thank fuck. So it means we can actually target this without it taking 2 seconds before it becomes inconclusive. So the way it works, as you haven't played Mythos, is one Werewolf can say to the other, hey, you know, I got a big dick bigger than yours and I want your kingdom. And then they fight, and then whoever wins gets the kingdom. That's literally, it's a duel over, you know, an empire, a kingdom, whatever else. They can challenge every now and again, depending on, I think you can even change your laws to affect, you know, more challenges but more round stability, or less challenges but less round stability, or some shit like that. Anyway, I think this time around, though, we're actually able to fucking do it. There we go. So we've actually just set up 2 separate kingdoms of Germany, huh? Oh, that's nice and confusing. Wait, did he just steal it from the other guy? How does that work? Wait, what? How does that work? Kingdom of Germany. Kingdom of Germany. Uh-huh. Oh, that's a titular theocracy of Germany. Right, okay, that's fine then. The game's... Who are you? Who are you? I am you. Who are you? Well, I am also you. There's so many fucking Germany. What have I done? It's everywhere. Okay. This is fine though. This is working out incredibly well. We've almost dismantled the HRE. We've set up so many Catholic kingdoms. We can make ourselves a whole new duchy, which is going to deal with our vassal problems as well. Yeah, my friend, you can wait. Okay, yeah, you can have this, my friend. Here you go. Boom, or yours. Cool. All right. This is nice. It's a mess, but it's nice. This is excellent. Second Germany is even pushing claims to try and get claims from First Germany. Third Germany still haven't done much yet. They're under a bishop, so I wonder... I mean, I imagine the rationality score is like real inside baseball CK2, but the rationality score of a bishop probably means he won't go to war as much. But we'll keep a close eye on him, because this guy didn't even call us in to try and help him. I guess it's because it's war he has more or less entirely under control here. Now, the good thing about these werewolves is these guys, it's going to take all about 2 seconds before we're able to declare war on them again, because the new ruler, as I said, is going to, you know, declare war, or declare a duel, take his whole kingdom, and then we won't be at truce for that dude. I need to auto-balance this unit. My god, what a state. Is he that powerful that you think 2,000 or 12,000 men on either flank are as powerful as just one man undefended? There we go, okay. I just want the majority of troops on him to make all the sieging easier there. Or not at all? Excuse me? Okay, right, let's do a full rebalance here, because I can't afford to... we've got a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but I really can't afford to just be chucking troops away like that. That's kind of ridiculous, especially given the amount of time retinues take to reinforce in this as well. Especially our retinue when it's fucking huge, huh? One thing I should do is also search for a goddamn smith. We don't actually have a decent weapon, do we? What have we got right now that's our... So we got a Teutonic War Axe. We get a quality 4 weapon, quality 4 armor, which of course we don't also have. Jewels, irrelevant. We do not wear jewels. We are no bejeweled queen sitting on our throne. We're out there on the front line at the age of 102. Should we get a weapon? I feel like a weapon is a good start. How's our horse doing? Can we see its health or something like that? I have absolutely no clue. It's obviously given us so many bonuses. I'd rather our horse didn't die. Have I still got like a stable master and shit? We do. Dismantle your holy order on mercenary band. What do we need to take that? Whoa, so what happens then? If we do that, do we just become feudal? Oh my god, that would solve all of our problems. But if we do that, that would sacrifice 25% of our army. Don't forget. I like this government type. Do we need this big a kingdom anymore? Oh my god, we've got 69 troops. Of course I can't dismantle things. What am I talking about? We're now the leader of the Benedictine order as well. Incredible. Yes. Oh my god, yes, you are a genius man. Oh my god, Grandmaster Aymeric of Deus Vult. That's so good. The Knights of Santiago, led by a trustworthy fella. Don't know what it is about you, pal, but you seem like the right sort of guy here. Oh, maybe not. Of course, yeah, Iberia does belong to Christianity. This is incredible. What do we do with that? Can we offer to join them? Let me join you. I don't know how I join this. Maybe we have to be at peace. Maybe that's it. Okay, we'll let this war end, because it shouldn't take much longer. I mean, given that they're at 95% and actually control all of the war goal there. And then we'll see if we can join them and actually go for this Reconquista, because if that could fire, that would be awesome. There you go, my friend. Right. Fine idea, Marshal Robert. Bring me the finest of weaponsmiths. Sword, lance, axe, or mace. Honestly, I'm thinking lances, seeing as we got pikemen and mounted troops. That's like a decent chunk of our army is pikemen and mounted troops. And we got 10,000 pikemen, and we've got another about roughly 10,000, 9,000 mounted troops there as well. Fuck it. Let's go for a lance. A lance is what I desire. Well, unfortunately, we can only spend 3,000 gold, or is it? It's 2,000 gold on lance. We weren't able to spend the full 3,000, so it's only going to be quality 3, but you know what? It's better than nothing. The Impaler, the Trident, or the Piercer. The Impaler and the Piercer sound very sort of, they sound a little bit violent. Let's go for the Trident instead. Because as we all knew, Jesus did ride on a seahorse wielding a trident. What do we... Oh, it actually is a fucking trident as well, huh? Oh, I had absolutely no clue. Cool. Okay. Well, that's a pitchfork wielding holy order now, huh? Very nice. Pikemen plus 10% mounted troops plus 10%, martial plus 2, monthly prestige, personal combat. What did our Teutonic War Rights give us again? So it is a direct upgrade from that. It's not much of an upgrade, but it is at least something, huh? It's a real shame that, but there's unfortunately no real way to get those quality 4 artifacts short of just getting lucky, unfortunately. Now, how do I join this? I can't find out. I don't know how exactly we're supposed to do anything with this. Maybe we can't. Maybe it's just letting us know that, by the way, there's this Reconquista going on. Can't do anything about it, but there is. Yeah, that really sucks, because I was kind of hoping it'd be like a crusade that we can get involved in. We got involved with the Teutonic War, though, didn't we? So I thought this would be the sort of similar thing, but I guess not. We'll leave that one here for today. We've almost successfully dismantled the HRE. They've got basically a duchy-level title left, which is pretty fantastic. That way we can hopefully take on that title. If you have any suggestions for, you know, if you would like to see us flip over to feudal, sacrifice 25% of the troops, but have more control over the realm, start vassalizing people, building up the scions of the First Dawn and Catholicism, rather than acting more like a holy order. Maybe we want to make ourselves a bit more formal these days. Give me your feedback on that. I'd be interested to see what people think. And if you also know what to do with this Reconquista, let me know as well, because I haven't played a Catholic since Holy Fury came out, so this is something to really try and get a grip on, but I really have no clue what the fuck I'm supposed to do with it. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. I would say we're probably about, what, 75% of the way through the series at this point? I think that's a fair... I would love to, obviously, finish off this Imperium Romanum Angeli, or whatever the hell I've called it there, for the ultimate goal for the series. But, of course, if you guys think that might go on for too long, if you think it's unnecessary, let me know as well. And I will adjust accordingly. In the meantime, let's give a shout out to the patrons who made this whole series and the channel possible. I'm going to give a big thank you as well to everybody who bought the Humble Bundle, which at the time of watching this is going to be over. I'll put up some numbers of how much we raised for charity and that type of thing over on Discord as well for those of you interested, but it's been pretty incredible, so thank you very much, guys. Let's give a shout out to Alpha Scuff, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Bacon Kitten, Sadini, Crazy Pack, Croesus, Donald, Fukuno Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Gogolus, Harik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Jocelyn, Dean Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Napuscus911, Nathan Flores, Necrophilin, Palvis Presley, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Somnus, Shayuk Sinclair, Stannis the Manus, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry, Teen, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Bacchus, and William Green also. Thank you very much, everyone, for your support. The Insane Tail Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible. Thank you for making YouTube possible. And hopefully you guys are still enjoying this. Let's give a shout as well to Asro, Adam Person, Aiden W, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Board Doom, Ben Trope, Besmus Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunk2217, easy to pronounce name, Emerald Beam, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gompo, Grey, Haji Damar, Henrik Stensgaard, Icarus, Icy the Great, Irish, Israel, Isaac Burrows, Jay Lera, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, Jason Sushu, Jose, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lemberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samuel, Pantherpel, Payback 1 through 7, Pink Denisar, Roshan Elgart, Billionaire, Smirtworm, Talar, The Bloody Knight, Valon Curry, Voodoo Mumbo, Wesley Grayson, Wilson Atef, Wolfie Yorkis, and CK2. Thank you, everybody. See you guys all tomorrow for a fresh steaming helping of Empress Brandamina's Holy Order. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow.